Hello everyone. So myself Vijay Vignesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, SVCE. So I'm going to handle this course CE22034, that is Construction Quality and Safety Management. So construction quality and safety management. In this course, we are going to deal with both two things, that is quality and safety management. So unit 1 and 2 deals with quality management, and unit 3, 4, 5 deals with safety management. So we'll start the presentation with unit 3, that is construction accidents. So these are the contents in unit 3, that is construction accidents. So injury and accidents, causes and its investigation. So basically, we'll be giving some introduction about what is accident and why it is happening, and how do we investigate it, how do we prevent it in the construction site. And there is a two things, very important things for this course, that is uh, unsafe condition and unsafe act. So we are going to see that in later slides in detail, and we are going to see what are the hazards, its types, nature, and its causes and its control measures. And another important topic, that is human factors in construction. So this is a very topic which is a need of the hour, because a lot of things happening due to this kind of reason why the injuries or whatever the hazard is taking place is due to this kind of human factors. So we'll see that in the upcoming slides. And the next topic, that is cost of construction injuries. That is, what are the costs that are involved in accidents, and occupational and safety hazard assessment, and how do we going to assess the occupational and safety hazard in the construction site. And finally, the legal implications means that what are the legal uh, laws that has been existing in the Indian scenario or in global level. So these are the contents we are going to see in our presentation. And the course outcome is identify the causes, investigation, and the prevention of in the construction job site. And it's a 3 credit paper. Okay. So these are the references which I took for preparing this lecture material. So these materials, that is mostly the textbooks and journals, will be shared in the Google Classroom. Okay. So we'll start the unit 3, construction accidents, with a general current scenario in Indian conditions. So we all know the construction industry is one of the most significant industries in terms of its contribution to global domestic product, sorry, gross domestic product, or in terms of its impact on health and safety of the working population. So when I say population, it means the population of India. Okay. So hence, the construction industry is both economically and socially important. And according to the recent statistics, that is International Labour Organization (ILO), which says that the construction industry provides for around 7% of global employment, but it's responsible for 30 to 40% of world's occupational fatalities. So also the construction accounts for 1 in every 6 fatal accidents recorded at work annually. So almost 1 in every 6 accidents has been recorded at work. Okay, so that is the data they have been recorded so far. So about 30% of the workers in some countries suffer from back pain or any other musculoskeletal disorders. So you can see in a global scenario, that is around 30% of the workers is being affected from the due to the back pain or any other kind of a disorder due to unsafe condition or unsafe act in the construction site. ILO reports that one fatal accident occurs every 10 minutes on a construction site around the world. So you can have some idea from this PPT, from this slide, that what is the global existing condition of safety, and what are the accident that take place. Okay, for every 10 minutes, one accident is taking place. Okay, so that is a scenario in the global level. Okay, So what is the current scenario? That is again, what they're saying is safety is a very basic and psychological need for human beings. So every day, some people, some 950 people are dying, and over 77 lakhs 20,000 workers are getting hurt because of this occupational accidents. So there is another data that is annually 40,000 workers are dying because of such accidents that is taking place in India, and there are almost 37 million occupational accidents, which causes around 4 days of absence from the work. So, in terms of its economy, International Labour Organization, that is ILO, has estimated the total cost of occupational accidents and work-related diseases are around 4% of the GNP, that is gross national product. So you can have some idea what is the impact of accidents in a global scenario. Okay, around 4% of the the cost involved due to the accident, that is occupational accident which take place in the construction. So the total GNP of the world was approximately 75.592949 million USD in 2030, which means the worldwide the annual cost of the world-related injuries would be around 3023718 million USD. So you have some idea now, but what is the impact of accidents and its impact on the cost? Okay, so what is the impact of its cost of work-related injuries? So they have compared it with the GNP of the world. Okay, so this is the current existing scenario, and this pictures will I will give you some insight about what they are doing in the construction field. So you can see here that is workers working in a construction site without any proper shoes or gloves or the helmet. They are not wearing anything in the construction site. So in this picture also you can see the workers standing in a ladder without any proper safety provisions, and the people around the farm work is standing without any proper rope or helmet, nothing. Okay, so these are the things that has been happening in the India in some places, some projects. So this is an example of why people are suffering from back pain or musculoskeletal disorders. Uh, the reason is like the person who's carrying such a heavy amount of load. Okay, they're carrying, and they're carrying up to some floors from the ground level to 10 floors or 11 floors or 12 floors. So when they carry such materials, floor to floor, eventually at the end of the day they are going to suffer some pain. Okay, that pain is not going to directly influence some injury, but it is one of the causes of getting an injury or getting an accident in the workplace. Okay, so that is the reason why safety is important, or why safety have some huge impact on the cost of the accident. So the construction industry is one of the that is second largest employer in India. However, the accident statistics of Indian construction sector is not properly and regularly published. So why I'm saying this, because nowadays accidents are taking place in construction site, but the engineers or the managers are not recording everything, and not recording the information in their books or in the record note, nothing. Okay, because of that, in future, whoever is coming, I mean, whoever is going to build any project or going to involve in any project, they might not know what is the problem there and what kind of accident that take place in the previous projects. So the reason is simply why they are not, I mean, so the reason is very simple, that they are not getting recorded. Okay, so therefore they are not easily available to the public or the managers or engineers, okay, in the project. So however, it is expected that many fatal and non-fatal accidents would be happening in India, Indian construction, due to its characteristics such as dynamic nature and the involvement of many stakeholders, including migrated laborers in the project and less controlled environment. So why this kind of things happen? Because of two things they are saying. That is, involvement of stakeholders. So when I say stakeholders, it means that it can be manager, engineer, or laborers, or a contractor. So whoever is getting involved in the project, they have some influence on the project. Okay, it also includes the migrated labors. So when they migrated labors means labors which coming from different states. Okay, sometimes different countries. Okay, when you need a skilled labor, you ask for the company, or they might get labor from across countries or across states. So migrated labors when they come into the project, such things, that is fatal accidents are taking place. Uh, since the construction industry is very dynamic, okay, it will be changing from day to day. No activity is going to be repeated in the construction site. So construction workers. So basically, there are two types of workers. One is those working in an organized group, such as small, medium, large firms or multinational firms. Another type is those who are working in a small firms executing construction of small houses or small flat. So these are the two classification they are telling, that is one is the large and one other one is small firms. Okay, the people who are working in the small firms. And construction sector is basically an unorganized sector where the wages will be fluctuated from, sometimes it will be high, sometimes it will be low. But generally, in the current Indian scenario, it has been higher value, but there is no standard rate. That is also one of the reason why people are getting migrated from one place to another place, and they're getting end up with an injury or a fatal accident. So the construction workers in general, they spend around 10 to 12 hours on a site in a very tough conditions. So when I say tough conditions, it will be due to environmental conditions, or due to poor workplace environment, or poor health and safety practices. So after even a hard day of work, they are not looked after well in their workplace. Okay, so the conditions of labor colonies in most of the cases are pathetic. That is the the most of the construction site in India is having this kind of situation uh, till now. Okay, so the migration of labor from one state to another state also leads to the exploitation. So, like I said earlier, due to their wages, unorganized sector, the migration take place, and they leads to exploitation of work. So, due to that, you will end up in a injury or fatal accidents. And another factor is poor laws and regulations. So in India, we don't have such stringent laws and regulations, and for the welfare of the workers. Okay, so there is there is no such hard and fast rule for the safety and the quality management. That is another reason why still we are not able to uh, uh, they are facing some struggle in the safety and quality management.